to not to do stuff if you don't feel like it. And when you give your meal to a homeless person, you don't have to tell anybody about it, about what you did. And when you walk your spirituality path, you don't have to take selfies of it and post it all over social media to get kudos. You paid it forward and you bought the next person in the coffee shop drive-through line a cup of coffee. And you didn't tell a soul. You're growing. You are spiritually unfolding, guys. Also, when you don't feel like being nice or doing favors or acting compassionate, you don't. You don't have to. Don't feel pushed by people because they feel that that's something you should do. You're being your true, authentic self. Obligations or self-image has ceased to be a reason for you to act with kindness, guys. And the fact that you are kindness is now your reason for kindness. Number 7, you really love yourself. And Destiny talk about that all the time. The frail self-confidence that comes from trying to outdo others or prove your own self has gone. Woo! Give yourself praise for that. It has gone. Has now been replaced with a confidence that stems from humanity and an understanding of others, because now you have grown to love you yourself, and you can love others with that same kind of love, with that same kind of compassion and understanding. Because compassion has taught you that everyone goes through hard times. Everyone fails and everyone succeeds at some point of their life. And that everyone, for the most part, is doing the best they know how to do. So you acknowledge that you deserve love, just as everyone else deserves love. And without it being egotistical or arrogant, and you are learning to accept yourself just the way you are. And that you love your be-me self. You got to love you before you can love anything or anyone else. You got to learn to become your authentic self. You got to learn to accept yourself. And when you reach that part, guys, I'm going to tell you, spiritual enfoldment is moving you to the place of you being real and authentic. You also starting to really enjoy being with you. You are also starting to really truly love you and spending time alone with yourself. Even for long amounts of time, you enjoy you more. And you love being with you, especially going out into nature. Number 8. Oh, you know that you don't know. And you are learning to be comfortable in knowing that you don't know anything. And I already explained that one to you. You can see the flaws in all of your logic and in logic itself. It becomes more and more apparent that thinking you know something is just a block. And it's an obstacle. It's a stumbling and a stepping stone. And that real wisdom comes from understanding what your limits to understanding are, guys, rather than in convincing yourself that you can know the unknowable. You don't know it all. But I know one who does, and that's your divine creator, your greater higher self, the God within you, your gut intuition. It knows all truth. And you can start to see that holding too strong of opinion on anything, it's an obstacle. And it always will become a delusion. And this is opening the door to the deeper truth that real understanding comes from unlearning. Everything that you were taught had been a lie, guys. You got to start unlearning. And this opening the door to the deeper truth and the real understanding, guys, it comes from unknowing instead of accumulating knowledge and beliefs. And number 9, guys, listen. I'm trying to take this slow so I can really nail this. Number 9, you dare to question anything and anyone, and that is including yourself. The guru effect now, guys, has worn off, and you are beginning to realize that you have the capacity to question any teachings, any teachers. You have that capacity to question. You have no fear anymore to stand up and pose your question to them. You have that right too. The truth is within you, guys, and I'm always telling you that. And only you can find that truth through your own knowledge, through your own experiences, and not through taking on other people's teaching and their knowledge and their experiences by owning them as your own. You got to be your true, authentic self. Stand out and you address your truth and your knowledge. And you find your truth through your knowledge and through your experiences. And not through taking on other people's teachings and their knowledge and using them and their experiences as your own. You will never learn your true, authentic, raw self. And at this phase, guys, you may question even some of the most prolific and revered teachers of all time. Not in a spirit of disrespect for anybody, but in a spirit of honesty. You may even question some of your most precious beliefs and your most precious traditions and your spirituality practices, only to gain a deeper understanding of them, guys, and one that wasn't possible until you questioned them. Guys, let me say this. Listen. Only live your life as it is, not bound to anything. Not bound to anything or anyone. Number 10, you have found that happiness comes from within. This doesn't mean you are always happy no matter what. It means this, guys, that you know where happiness is, which is inside of you. Though you may still be learning to break the heavily conditioned belief that happiness comes from seeking external things like objects and statuses and money and different gods and sex and love and adrenaline and all those crazy things and etc. and whatever. Guys, you will finally get it. You will finally get it when you ride to that place where you are being spiritual unfolded. You will get it that you find happiness within you by seeking it only within yourself. And sometimes you'll genuinely find it, guys. You will truly, absolutely find it. And that is awesome, and it is an awesome feeling. Now, that you're gotten the taste for genuine happiness, you will never be satisfied with anything less, guys. So when you find that true happiness within you, guys, hold on to it. And the last thing is this. Number 11, you have gotten real. Woo! I like that one. Because this is the place that I really want to see my soul tribe, my spiritual family, and my spiritual brothers and sisters come to that place, guys, where we are genuine, down to earth, raw, and authentic, and real, and honest with each other and ourselves. We got to stop putting on fronts and got to stop putting on airs. We got to stop putting on shows, false beliefs, and making pretend like we are greater and higher than what we are. When you come to the place where you have gotten real, guys, spiritual unfoldment is out there for you now. You are walking in your true self. You have moved past the glamour of spirituality. You are no longer in it to learn cool magical tricks like being psychic or manifesting material pleasure, material things. Guys, you don't care if people respect you or your knowledge, or if you get any kudos at all from the progress that you made, from your videos, from your teachings, from all your experiments and your experiences that you share with people. It don't matter. You're not looking for no kudos. You just want to get out the truth. Just like the creator of divine source, your higher power has given it to you. You want to help people to grow to the higher, greater self. You want to empower, motivate, and encourage people on this spiritual journey to become real, raw, and authentic and become their greater and higher version. You don't do it to prove to yourself that you're a good person, or you're a smart person, or you're greater and better and smarter than anyone else, or you're the wisest person. You don't do that for any of that. Though you may still be completely in awe at the mystical, guys, you will understand that the mystical, it comes and it goes. And that the unknown happenings that occur on that spiritual path are not the end goal or the indicators of progress, guys. You will come to really grasp that. You have stopped pursuing truth for the promise of power. Or you have stopped pursuing truth for the escape from pain. Guys, listen. I'm about to end this video, and I hope you really get it. When it really comes down to this. Let me say it again. What it really comes down to this is exactly what I'm going to say now. When all the layers of your life are pulled back like an onion, you can then see that your path is very simple. Only we complicate it. Only we make it harder. Only we make it frustrated and tired. Only we make it where we are running up against fights and arguments and debates. Only we, because we are so arrogant, we are so prideful, and we want to know everything. But when we lose ourselves and we find ourselves within the divine creator and our divine power and our higher self, and we begin to move to our greater and higher constant state of being, you'll find out it is a very simple path. And this path is all about compassion. It's all about unconditional love of the divine creator, and love for our brothers and our sisters, and love first for ourselves. This path is about peace, guys. That peace which surpasses all understanding, that pure, genuine peace that settles everything for you. It's about light, being that light that shines in a dark world, that light of the creator that shines in light, your light upon the darkness and the path of others who's trying to make their way home to the higher, greater self, to the kingdom of God that is within us. This journey, guys, is very simple, and it's all about spiritual enlightenment. And it's all about genuine fulfillment. It's all about true happiness and being one with everything and with everyone, and being one with your divine creator. You want to call him God. You want to call him Buddha. If you want to call him Brahma. If you want to call him whatever you want to call him, Yahweh. If you want to call him Yahuwah. If you want to call him Jehovah. Whatever you want to call him, God. Or you want to call him my divine source, my higher power, or the divine creator of the universe, whatever you want to call him. But you got to get to that place of becoming one with your God that you choose. And you will come to learn that this whole spiritual journey and this whole spiritual unfoldment is all about what is true. Your true, authentic self. And in a very real way, guys, you can also see that it was never really you who chose this path in the first place. It was the path that chose you. You better get that. And I'm going to say it again. Let me say it again, Creator. And in a very real way, you can also see that it was never really you who chose this path in the first place. In the first place. It was the path that chose you. He has chosen you for such a time as this, for this spiritual unfoldment to come to its full fruition. When you learn that he had chosen you, then when you have mastered, guys, all 11 of these practical indicators that I just given you, then your spiritual life, your spiritual awakening, your spiritual journey has unfolded, and you have become genuine, authentic, pure, and your beaming self. And now you have been empowered and enlightened to sit on that kingdom of God. Because that kingdom will ever be in you. Guys, I'm done. I hope this video helped you. Go back to those 9 indicators, guys. Listen and look at it. Hear what the message of the Creator. I'm done. I'm out of here. I've said what he sent me here to say. Guys, I hope you can receive this. Like the video. Guys, give me some comments. Tell me if this video really has helped you. If you want more videos like this, and the Creator always throwing them off the press hot, hey, hit the bell notification, guys, and I will let you know when the next video, or it will let you know when the next video is posted. But guys, you have to get these 11 spiritual practice indicators, because this will help you to know that your spiritual progress is genuine. On that further note, this is Destiny here on a Thursday afternoon. Guys, I will see you at the next video. Namaste out there to everyone. Stay true to yourself. Love you. Keep yourself on the path that he chose for you. He chose that path. You stay faithful and true. And guys, when you admit that I know nothing, but everything within my gut intuition will reveal the truth. And that's the only truth that I can reveal. I love you guys. I'm gone. I'll see you next. I'll see y'all later. Have a great day. Namaste. Bye.